Here's the question for today, fellas. Today's daily debate question for at MMA Junkie Radio and UFC middleweight Kevin Holland. If a high-profile fighter loses an opponent very close to the fight, what is your preference? Let me expand on this because I created the question.
All right.
Kind of like along the lines of, you have two choices. There's Woodley, backed out of the Lawler fight with weeks to go. Queen Latifah, also known as Ilir Latifi, he backed out of his fight with Volkan Ozdemir with days to go. So there's different scenarios here, okay? But here are your choices. New opponent, give me anyone. Same opponent at a later show, or new opponent at a later show. So again, just to break it down like here, what you guys would be saying is new opponent, just keep Lawler on the card, give him someone, you know, from a regional promotion or whatever, free agent, or just a UFC guy that's been sitting on his hands and he's going to step in late. Same opponent later show. Okay, hey, we like Lawler versus Woodley. Let's just grab him and put him later in the summer when Woodley's ready to go. And of course, the other one's new opponent later show. So hey, Lawler, we really wanted you to dance against Woodley, but we couldn't find anyone. We're just going to move you by yourself to another show against someone else. So hopefully that helps. What are your choices? You start, Dan.
Well, injuries and long-term things that pull people off is going to be the caveat for a couple of these answers, but I can't get my head around that Wesley Snipes Passenger 57 quote you just dropped to start off this daily debate. So I'll answer it in Wesley Snipes' analogy format.
Okay.
You know, if this was Wesley Snipes from Blade, I think he just takes on anybody who's going to be there. But where my vote falls in, I say same opponent, because if it's Wesley Snipes from White Man Can't Jump, say what you will about Woody Harrelson, he needs his partner there. You know what I'm saying? You need that dance partner. And we're going back to the MMA analogy. I like seeing these matchups kind of fall through on. I know.
So like a Woodley and Lawler at a later show.
Yes, and I know the UFC probably is going to be on the other. They're going to want to keep their shows intact. They've got bigger masters.
What about the
to serve.
fans that
And
paid?
I don't like that, man. I care about these fighters' careers, and nothing I hate more is seeing a guy on a run get some momentum, and he's put in a funny spot, and you know he's kind of, maybe he has to say yes, and he, of course, he's going to believe in his skills and bet on himself at the end of the day, and then he loses it, man. So I like keeping momentum there. I like keeping the fairness as much as you can. So same opponent, different day.
All right, how about you guys?
I am very pro-fighter. And what I'm thinking about, let's just take Kevin Holland. Kevin Holland spent a lot of money to train for a particular opponent. That coach is not going to get paid because he didn't get to fight. So I would feel better about that fighter being able to get scheduled on another card and kind of fulfill what he invested in. I'm also a fan of knowing that whoever's at the top and has the belt is supposed to be that guy. And I feel like it's unfair if you have two, remember you said high-profile fighter. If you have two high-profile fighters, I want them both coming in at 100%. I don't want to hear that this guy came in off of 7 days notice, because that's not going to be 100% of that guy. And I don't know that that's going to give us the true outcome in a fight that we want. We want to know the best Robbie Lawler versus the best Ben Askren. We want to know who's going to win that fight, not 10 days Robbie Lawler or 10 days Ben Askren or whatever the scenario you want to use. We don't want to know that. So I would say I want that same fight just at a later date when it makes sense.
What about the fans that paid money? They're flying in. They wanted to see Lawler.
That's why cards are deep. That's why this is in boxing. If that happened in boxing, that's going to suck. But this is MMA, and our cards are deep, and that's why they're deep.
All right, how about you, Kevin?
Man, it's a really, really good question. But I'm a fan like this, so it's like if it was a championship fight, what I would say is if next in line is ready to step up, let next in line step up. So if you got a championship fight, if you're 2 and 3, stay ready to go. If number 1 can't get the job done and he pulls out.
So you're trying the best to keep the healthy fighter on the original card and just fill the spot.
Yeah, because he still got to get paid. He should not be able to not get paid because this other guy chose to tear a vaginal muscle that time. You see what I'm saying? It shouldn't be the problem. You know, there was times where I was hurt and I couldn't fight, you know. And
how'd you tear your vaginal muscle?
Doing it to him.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? It was like, you know, I was doing things I wasn't supposed to be doing.
Okay.
Nah, I mean, like, you know, things happen.
Yeah.
This is a rough sport. Things do happen. I understand things do happen. That's why I try and be a middleweight that stays close to his weight, and I'm always ready to go. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You got to be willing to step up when the time comes. That's what you get paid for. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? This is martial arts. You're a martial artist. So if you're a true martial artist, you stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. What? You need to be in better shape? That's why we got schedules. That's why you need to be running. That's why you need to be doing your strength and conditioning. Oh, you're on vacation? That's why you're a martial artist. You're disciplined. Go do it while you're on vacation. If you're not going to do it, you're going to take those chances and go in there the way you are. That means you're drunk, high, coming off the couch. It is what it is. Let your sider know what you've been taking and go out there and fight. Simple as that.
Yeah, I also
Yes.
like having the fighters stay on the card. I think Lawler had possibilities, man. Leon Edwards wanted some. Ponzinibbio wanted some. There was a few other fighters that threw their hand up. I think Till said, "Look, I'll meet you at 175."
I think
it would have
I
been
think
nice.
Still should have to fight. Still should have. I think Lawler should still be able to fight. But
Like if there was something special about Lawler versus Woodley, there's nothing wrong with it. Woodley already beat him, so maybe for Lawler it was special. But I think Lawler just wants to get back to the title, and there's other fighters that have a high profile like Woodley that could maybe fit the bill. Or how about the fact that there's a lot of fighters that can't get into the UFC, and this is their chance to come from CFFC, Titan, LFA, or just another organization and step in on late notice
Look,
and maybe make something happen for
look, guys,
themselves.
take it from me. You don't want to step in like that. I step in like that against Thiago. I said something about Santa Claus, and he just went crazy. I guess he was on the naughty list. You don't want to step up last second and fight one of them guys like that. You think you do, but the timing is different. The way they fight is completely different than them local level. They think they want to do that. They don't want to do that. They want to do that against a guy that's not ranked. They don't want to do that against a ranked guy. It's a win-win situation for them. Yeah, maybe they get lucky. Maybe they throw the right punch. If y'all don't want to do that, you're not me. You won't be able to survive. You'll get knocked out. I promise you.
All right. Well, here's how the voting went. New opponent, anyone? 52%. Same opponent, later show, 39%. New opponent, later show, 9%. Thanks to Junkie Nation, readers of the site, listeners of the show for weighing in, and thanks, of course, to Kevin Holland for being a part of it. We're going to take our last break. When we come back,